Welcome back, realvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is a little over 5 acres. I'm asking $999 for 5 acres. It's in Navajo County, Arizona, and it's a piece of a property. I got a bigger piece of property. There's a smaller piece of the bigger piece. Splitting it up, selling it to a couple different people. There's a road that runs down one side, and you can go from that road to the property. Let's jump in and take a look at this one. So here we go. We've got it on the screen. Let's pull up the maps. I got these interactive maps. I keep making these maps, these different properties. So this one is on realvacantland.com. We've got maps like this, most all the properties on the website. We keep making more, trying to get them as accurate as we darn well can. There's a road right on the western side of this one. It goes from the road over to the wash. It goes to the center of the wash. I split it down to the center of the wash because there's a road on this side, and I think someone else can use that, and someone else can use this, and it just made the most sense to me. If you got some other ideas, I'm open for recommendations too. But so a little over 5 acres, little roads that go up in the area. There's mountains around the area. There's some mesas. You can look at these mesas that run around the valley. There's Taylor and Snowflake with gas stations, not Home Depot, but there's an Ace Hardware. There's Walmart. Down to the south is Home Depot, and the next little town south is Home Depot. If we zoom out some more, you can see how far away this is from Phoenix, or how close it is to Phoenix, depending how you look at it. Where the heck's Phoenix? Here's Phoenix down here. I think it's easier to look at a political map. So the property is, where'd the property go? Okay, so the property's up here, and Phoenix is over here. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive through the mountains. And depending on what part of Phoenix you're coming from, which route you take one of these routes or these routes, or you take these. There's lots of different ways. Yeah, so the mountains, they have lots of trees and snow in the winter as it gets higher altitudes. And that melts and gets down in the rocks and seeps its way down into this valley, where you get shallower water tables. So a property like this, I'm not exactly sure what the water table is, but I've had different people in the area, in this general valley area, tell me about wells that are 70 foot deep, some of the shallow ones. Others are 300 foot. So, somewhere between 100 and 300 is probably what you're aiming at to drill a well in the area. You can get that priced by local well drillers, and they'll look at wells that are closer and get you a better idea what it should be. So this road on the west has a name, Alamo Lane. And so you take Alamo Lane up to the property and get into it from there. Nice, good sized chunk of land to go do what you want to do. This county wants you to have a septic system. I know a lot of people have done RV living here without septic systems. They're not within the law. If you want to stay within the laws and not have neighbor tattling on you and poking you and stuff, it's probably good to put a septic system in and get rid of the water. You can do gray water for most everything in the house. The major problem of going no septic system from the plans, the people I talked to a lot of small home people, more creative off the grid people, for my opinion, and they're saying that the Navajo County describes the major hurdle to doing your own non-septic system plan, getting the washing machine water out, the water from your shower, the water from like where you wash your hands, bathroom sink and that kind of stuff. You can put that straight into the yard. The water that comes from your kitchen sink, your kitchen garbage disposal, or your toilets, or toilet, you can do composting toilet. So if you do composting toilet, let me take toilet out of there. But the water that comes from the kitchen sink, that comes from the dishwasher, that kind of water, you can hook to, they call it a black line, and you can hook that, and you got to have it, I think it's 5 foot underground. I mean, check the code and see, but if you get it 5 foot underground, you don't even have to have a septic tank. So it could be, you could dig a trench and you could fill it with like wood chips and stuff, and you could just send it down the bottom of that, and that could be like the basin that's feeding your trees and feeding other stuff in the area that maybe you don't want to, that looks good, but maybe you don't want to eat the fruit from, if you will, because of some of the stuff you put down there. Or you just be really cognizant of what you put down those drains, and then you probably find eating it too. So you can do composting toilets here if you come up with a plan to get rid of that kind of water, and the plan includes putting that stuff underground. It might be 4 feet, but I think it's 5 feet. Look up the codes and you'll see. But you can do it without a septic system. But the county wants you to have a septic system, it's a lot easier to probably do a septic system than pitching the plan on compost and toilet and gray water. But they're open to either way. So I know different people have gone either way. So I know you can do it. So let's take a look. I'm playing with a map and I got my face on the screen. So here's the map. Let's get out of this website. And so we're on ruralvacantland.com. Let's make sure the checkout button's working. $999. I always like to click on that and make sure it's working. It's all set up, ready to go. We got GPS coordinates on here. It looks like the elevation of the property is 5,900 foot. So that's more of a temperate climate than like Phoenix is, I think 1,200 foot, 1,100 foot elevation. It's a lot lower elevation. It's a lot hotter in the summer. And in the mountains near here, I mean, they get up 7,000 foot and 8,000, 9,000. Like those kinds of hills, you're getting a lot colder at night, harder to hold the heat in the air, less, it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just different elevations, different kind of lifestyle. So back to this GPS, you click on this GPS with your phone and it'll give you driving directions straight to the property. Taxes are like $95 a year. And just picture the Walmart, local Taco Bell and stuff. Post office. There you go. That's where you go meet your neighbors. So that's the property, and it's on ruralvacantland.com. You can go to the link down below in this video, in the description of the video, and it'll take you to this website where you can buy the property, or you can click the GPS and go tour the property, go drive it, check it out, camp on it. Please don't leave trash if you're camping on it. But and the other thing, if you're camping on it, make sure it's still for sale. Like check the website, make sure it's still up for sale before you go camp on it. But check it out, and if you can get a good signal on the property, you could probably just buy it right on your phone. Just click the same buttons, buy now, fill it out, click, click, click. You might have to go back to town to get a good signal and make it happen, but I'm not exactly sure. Signal might work there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. See you in the next video.